Greetings and welcome to another episode of That Time I Got
Reincarnated into a podcast.
The Spy X Family Review.
Spy Family Review.
I mean, is it Spy X Family? Is it Spy Family? I mean, potato, I guess. So, this week's episode.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Super fun.
Spoiler alert in case we are not able to traverse this conversation without spoilers. But yeah, this episode.
I mean, I can't give you spoilers because I haven't read the manga. I've only watched the episode.
Oh no, I could keep. I'll definitely keep it restricted to the. But I was just saying, maybe there are some people who haven't watched the episode yet. We have a bunch of people who want to wait, and binge.
Oh, I think this is really for people that have watched the episode and want to talk about it after.
Well, so then let's just shoot.
Okay.
Thoughts about the episode? How was the episode for you?
The episode was good. It was another good episode. Yeah.
I feel like it was an episode better than the previous episode. They've just somehow found a way to be stepwise. Like each episode seems to be a little better than the previous one. And
my favorite episode up to now is still the one where he asked her to marry him
with the grenade and everything.
Yeah,
that's still your favorite.
I love that episode.
My favorite episode is this episode, right? Because it stacks up with the humor. Like the comedy is on point. And even though there's a little drizzle or sprinkles of action in there, it's very comedic. And it goes back to what I know about the manga. It's very funny. It's very funny. You remember when we started talking about Spy X Family? I was meant Brock, and by this time that episode is out. Our conversation with our editor Brock. We talked about how he'd also read the manga, and we talked about how he felt like they weren't really pushing the humor as much, and I was like, I think they want to push the family narrative first, and then inject the humor. I think they've done that very, very well now, and it was a great episode.
When Yor was saving Anya from getting kidnapped.
You see how the family system dynamic has been very well established, like in the sense that she is still troubled by what the other house master dude said in the previous episode, that Anya still prefer her real mother. It's still bothering her. It's still something she's
seen other families in the park.
So it's something that she's still battling right now, and she's trying to figure out how to be a good mother. And Anya is just having fun.
Anya is just Anya.
Yeah, Anya is
like,
just...
Look at my uniform.
Yes. And the funny part about the uniform thing for me is when they go to the school and they are there, and she's
everybody's wearing the same
thing. And then Lloyd was like, yeah, that's why it's a uniform. And she's just, I don't know. She is very, she's not oblivious. I think she just hasn't had enough time to explore the real world. Yeah. So many of these things come as surprises.
Or she's been waiting for some of these things to happen, so she's excited when it does.
She's extremely excited to experience the real world.
And what I like about her, like the other kids were calling her mature. We'll get to the new character soon. But what I like about her is that you would think that being able to read the minds of more mature people, that she would be more mature. But they said, the seamstress said, oh, they kidnapped the kid, and then she got scared. That's what little kids do.
Exactly.
They hear things and like they overreact.
She hasn't been very influenced by all the adult mindsets.
She's been influenced in that she is able to maybe sometimes repeat the kind of things some adults would say.
Yes. In a childish manner. In a very inappropriate setting. Like she's not supposed to say something like this, and then she just says it. Yeah. Because as a child, she still doesn't have the awareness of the weight of these words. She just thinks that grown-ups are doing that.
She doesn't have tact.
They are grown-up thing, and she's just enjoying herself. And I love the purity. They've been able to translate Anya's purity, that when she's trying to be malicious, you see it.
And we saw it.
And when she's just trying to be genuine, you see it.
But you see, like, she really looks up to Yor, and like, because she's remembering what Yor told her. Yeah. So if Yor gave her some good advice.
It's like, so now we are diving straight into kind of like spoiler-ish kind of this thing. My thing is, I feel Anya was ready to fight from when she got to school.
Yeah.
I think that was what the problem is. Anya didn't learn how to fight hoping that there will be no need to fight. Anya seems to have learned to fight, hoping that there will be a fight.
To be fair, right, I don't blame Anya for fighting. There's this anime, I've forgotten the name, but it's about this witch and she's traveling around and she gets to this city where everybody can read everyone else's mind.
Okay.
And there are fights all the time. Because there are things that are meant to be kept up here.
I think I know what anime that is. I never finished watching that.
It was pretty good though.
Yeah, where she was just going around.
The traveling witch.
Yeah, the traveling witch. Yeah.
She got to a town where everybody could read everyone else's memory. No, they couldn't read each other's memories. Sorry. They always had to tell the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she gets there and she asks someone what's going on. It's like, can't you see what's going on? Are you stupid? So fights just starts because people just speak the truth.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like with Anya, because she can read people's minds, conflict is more likely to happen because she can hear them. Sometimes it's less likely because she knows that this person is only doing this because they feel a lot of pride or whatever. But I feel like if she can hear them insulting her, like she's ugly.
But you see, that's where I think Anya's maturity. So there are new characters.
Yes, the new characters
show up. Desmond.
My favorites right now. My current favorite. I miss the Intel guy.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah, he's funny.
Current favorite.
And then, what's the girl's name? Is it Dorothy or something?
The one that's less ugly than Anya.
The one who says Anya is uglier than her. Yeah. So these two new characters, and then so Anya has
and the lackeys as well.
Yeah, Anya has gotten into the school. She's gone for orientation. Thursday, they are literally at orientation. They're taking them to go and see their class, and now this is the main target. The target for Operation Strix has been sighted.
He's been sighted.
Yep. And Lloyd has formulated his plan. Either Anya becomes, I've forgotten what they call the best students.
They call them the son. There was like, let's talk about how also this felt like Harry Potter a little bit.
Yes.
A little bit. The outfits definitely looked for the star pupils. Definitely looked like Harry Potter.
And then the
dining hall and the
house system, and then you score points.
Dumbledore.
Yeah. And then you score points based on your scholarly or physical achievements in the school, and then you get demerit points for all the bad things that you do. And it's very funny for me that
let me just say that Anya would have been a Hufflepuff. Please go on.
Why Hufflepuff?
She's an airhead.
Hufflepuffs are not airheads.
To be fair, what's the name? Luna
Lovegood is.
But I feel like she could have been. What did you say? Ravenclaw.
Yes, Luna.
She's in what's no? Luna is in Gryffindor, isn't she?
No, she's from Ravenclaw.
No way, Luna is in Ravenclaw.
Yeah, Luna is Ravenclaw. Don't you remember? She's the one who even told Harry about the diadem, the legend of the diadem. So
isn't she very airy?
Yes, but she's also very intelligent.
I guess yes, in her own way. Like when it comes to, was it animals? She had a connection with something.
Yeah, she has some type of connection.
Yeah. Anyway,
but so. They are in the school now, and so Lloyd has two plans: Plan A and Plan B.
There's no Plan A is not going to happen.
Plan A is so basically the whole Operation Strix is that Lloyd gets into the school with his family. His daughter becomes the best student, and then she will be invited to meet the true target of the whole operation.
No, when you become one of the best students, when you get part of that, when you become part of that class, that club, the parents all come together to meet. Yeah. And
you get a chance to meet that dude because that's the only time he kind of shows up.
The dude that seems to be based on a historical figure. Yeah. Now that we've seen him. Anyway.
So he is the main target. So it's basically a long-winded plan to get to him. However, Lloyd has properly assessed Anya's capabilities or lack thereof and has put in a plan B. Where he's put
should be the plan A. Go on.
Where he's put Anya in the same class as said target's son, in hopes that Anya will befriend him and then invite her over to his house
for a play date.
And which in turn means that Lloyd has to show up, and then he will get to meet the target and build a relationship. So that's the proper plan.
Yeah,
that's the proper plan. Now Anya gets to school and she meets this guy.
And she actually had a chance.
She had a chance. I mean, to be honest, I agree with her. She didn't want to fall in line.
She could have been a guy's girlfriend right now.
Yeah.
Already.
But she didn't fall in line.
Yeah, she didn't.
Because Anya.
And
the guy is being a bit boastful and stuff like that. And she recalls a lesson from her
number of
mother,
lessons.
a number of lessons where her mother tells her that you are more mature or a bigger person, which is true. If a bully is oppressing you and all you do is smile through it. Anya doesn't smile through it.
She does.
She smirks. She has this very annoying look on her face through it. And it was like, when her mother said smile, she didn't necessarily mean that smile. Like just take it and then just go through it. Yeah. Anya just had this smirk on her face, and I can understand why he got upset. Why Desmond got very upset, because it was not a nice look on her face. And then Charlie, he keeps trying to push her buttons, and then he shoves her new soon-to-be friend, pretty much the girl.
Did he shove the friend?
Yeah, he shoved a friend. Yeah.
Okay.
And then comes close to her, still calling her names, and that's when she decks him.
And she actually checks.
Yeah, she checks to see if the person, their teacher,
the elegant man,
the elegant Professor Elegant, wasn't
wasn't paying attention. Yeah,
and they just started orientation, guys. They've just started orientation. It wasn't been 5 minutes.
Yo, she decked him all.
She
put her shoulder into
it. You could tell that Yor really taught her, because she rolled with her hip.
Yo,
and she decked him. It's so bad. And
this dude flew like 10 feet.
And he's crying. And it just gets from bad to worse. Mr. Elegant, Professor Elegant shows up. What happens? And then she says that this guy, he was like, she points at him. He's like, he somehow manages to run into my fist. That's the first thing.
She was stretching her hands.
And he ran into her fist. And the lackeys were like, hey, yo, no.
You even checked. They're in shock. They were so shocked. They're like, this girl's lying.
Yeah. And then that's when she starts reading the minds of everybody.
And she remembers what Yor told her, that power should be used to defend
friends. And then she remembered that Desmond actually stepped on the girl's leg and shoved her before coming, so she was like, then she goes into a pouty sad kind of look that, basically the guy stepped on her. I tolerated his antics towards me, but I couldn't tolerate it
towards my friend. So elegant.
Yeah, and Professor was like, elegant. He got so excited. But first day.
So the elegance is really like chivalry.
Yeah.
To some extent as well.
Not necessarily just chivalry. It's like class. Yeah. Okay. They're very classy people. And so by the end of the episode, which was towards the end of orientation.
Yeah.
Anya already has a demerit point.
Yes.
And Lloyd is like, his plan hasn't started, it's already failing.
They're starting from -1, not even from 0.
But if you want, everybody who hasn't seen the episode needs to check the episode out. It's an extremely fun time. The voice acting is great.
Yeah, voice acting is great.
Yeah, all the comedy, everything about the episode was perfect for me. I would definitely give it a 9. Near 10, perfect. In terms of all the plot points and how it presents everything, perfect. Everything felt smooth. That Anya hears about bullying and kidnapping, experiences it, didn't become too afraid about it because her mother protected her. So her mother, who has been having thoughts about how can I be a better mother to her, was like, okay, let me play by my strengths. My strengths is I'm an assassin. So I teach her how to fight. So it was very fluid. The whole story goes into it.
And we actually got a lot in the episode, because we haven't even talked about Wise. Because we got a little bit about Wise in this episode as well. Yeah, Twilight went to like the booth. The way they send him the messages, man.
Annoying. It's very invasive.
He could really just meet someone.
It's very invasive.
Potato, potage, pear, something,
and then
papaya.
And then he
it's P. And then they've written a P on the food.
A bit much.
It was a lot.
Yeah, they did the same thing to him when he was in a supermarket.
Yeah.
And he went to buy peanuts and stuff for Anya, and then they had this whole thing.
How many... I feel like they have too many operatives. doing too many things. If one person is a rogue spy, the whole thing can fall apart.
Yeah, exactly. And it because of the way the organization themselves, wise themselves, to a certain degree, they feel not serious to me.
A little bit.
They feel a bit comical.
They are.
To me, it's like it feels like Lloyd is the only serious. Twilight is the only serious person in the entire organization.
Yeah.
Because he takes the missions very, very seriously. Even his boss is like. But Lloyd also has moments where his seriousness cracks. Why your daughter is saying that she won't go to school unless you do this whole elaborate.
And you go along with
bite?
it.
Why do you buy? There's this level of naivety that all of them have, which is cute, and it pushes the plot in the right direction. So, rating? You don't rate. You do your thing.
I will rate this episode as new characters. Yay!
I like I said, it's 9, almost 10 for me. Everything about the episode, and the punch. You can see where they saved budget and they put
that punch.
That deck, he really decked it really. But yeah, you guys need to watch and tell us what you guys think. Also, if you have any theories about Spy X Family or Spy Family, put it into the comment section and then we will, because I'm a manga reader and I don't know a lot of what is happening. Like for instance, I have several theories that I think certain things that could make the show very interesting is if Anya was a mole the whole time, and maybe she was created by,
but she didn't know she was a
mole. She was created, so kind of like Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
she has a code, activation code. That Desmond's dad was one of the scientists who made her. I feel like that would be a very interesting plot point.
Yeah,
and all that stuff. Have you seen the fan fiction arts?
No.
It's pretty cool. There's art of Anya being an assassin taking over from your.
Actually, because if Anya gets trained by both of them,
she's good, and then she has her telepathy.
Plus
she's going to be something else.
Something else.
We've already seen her manipulative abilities in this episode.
Yes,
she's extremely manipulative.
Ability to like take the information in and like remember things from her past and then apply to situation and lie.
Even before we close, this is a conversation you and I had before we even started recording, where we talked about Anya could actually be very, very intelligent.
Yeah.
But she is just not willing to put in the effort.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, so what we were talking about was the fact that when it comes to book smarts, it seems like Anya is very, very lacking.
Yeah.
But I was saying that I think it's that way because she has telepathy. When she was told to study, she was like, I can just read their minds. So she just doesn't want to put the effort in. But when there are times where she needs to put in,
so the telepathy has been a bit like a crutch.
It's not been a crutch per se. She has a very fantastical mind, and having telepathy has fueled that mind. So she's seen how to use her telepathy at a very young age, how to benefit from it without putting in any effort.
Yeah, so she relies on it rather than relying on
to a certain degree, yeah. But right now you realize that she's slowly.
It's like how Luffy might have been stronger if he didn't have his devil fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's not get into it. This is a Spy X Family review.
Yes.
So I guess that's it.
Let
us know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share with your people.
Yep.
Hit the like button and tell us your theories. Tell us what you think, or if there's any other anime you want us to review, past or present.
Yeah, let us know. And after watching next week's episode, come right back here on YouTube and watch this and let's talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. See ya. Peace.